The Image Map panel allows you to configure and place nodes within a dashboard panel. Each node can be configured as a label or to report a monitored metric or hardware state. The panel also supports the use of an image background on which the nodes can be arranged. This could be an office floor plan or a campus layout, whatever you need. Let's have a quick look at putting one together. I have an image map panel here open in edit mode, and there are 3 queries currently configured: ping state, current ping value, and current CPU load. All 3 queries feature a group filter restricting results to just the satellite office in Chicago, and because some of the devices in that office feature multiple CPUs, I'm aggregating those values by device. You can see here in the top left an error alert stating that I need to assign labels in my queries. These queries are going to return multiple values, one for each device in the group, and we need a label to differentiate those values. The obvious label is the device name. I'll add the labels and the queries are now past validation. Let's head to the Image Map tab. We have our background options, image or color. We'll look at managing uploaded images a little later. For now, I'm just going to use the color background. I'll add a node, select the query. Query A was our ping state, and select the entity, the Chicago router. And we have a ping state node. Everything else we see here is optional, but a lot of it's quite useful. You can drop in an alternate label. We can use some conditional coloring. The coloring options depend on the assigned data type, so I'll set that first. I'll map values. So up is capitalized and the background is green. Same for down, and I'll make it red. I'm going to change from a text node to an icon. I'll select the generic router icon. And with the node set to icon, we now have this label and a separate label configuration block. Label position, default colors, and I can add additional coloring rules for the label as well. You can also toggle the display of the label name or value. But now that I've got the icon, I know it's a router, so I don't need the name. And I'm using the color to indicate the state, so I don't really need the value. I'm just going to turn the label off for this one. I'll add another node for the ping value. Set the data type and get my units. And I can use the name option to say that this is our ping value, or I can even use the prefix here and then turn the name off. Again, make use of coloring rules. It's a time series value, so now we've got value ranges. Now, the raw values run into decimal places, so be sure to make the value ranges overlap to capture everything. Same again for our CPU. You can also assign a link to the node, drilling down to the device overview dashboard or a custom report, anything you like. If I go with the dashboard, we have the options for additional data to pass through to the destination. I could hard code a variable value or use the syntax provided in the field help here. That'll determine what I'm going to pass through to the destination. But remember, I applied an override to my label, so I'll need to remove that and then just run a quick test to make sure the right value is being passed through to the variable on the destination dashboard. Now that we have nodes configured for each of these queries, we can expand our panel content really quickly. I'll just copy the ping state node and update the entity to the switch and change the icon. Because I didn't hard code the value that we're passing through in the link, I don't need to update that here. This location has a few switches, so I'm going to turn the label back on. I'm going to copy the ping and CPU nodes and update the entity there as well. And then I can just simply repeat the process until I've got everything I want for that site. Now we also have the option to apply an image background. This can be an online resource, just drop in the URL, and then you can add your nodes or position nodes that you've already added as needed and set up your appearance options. You can also make use of local images that you've uploaded to your Statseeker server. Once I've uploaded, I've got the option to flag the uploaded image as shared. If we have a look at the uploaded images here, we can see images that I've previously uploaded, other dashboard editors that have uploaded images, and which of those images are being shared. As an admin user, I can see and use all of these uploaded images, but dashboard editors can only access the images that they themselves upload and those which others have uploaded and then tagged as being a shared resource. And that's a quick look at the updated image map panels available in Statseeker version 5.5.4.